Hey everyone, and welcome to WTF on a Pretty Little Podcast. I'm Allie Violet Vixxsyn Comisarow, and I'm here with Jamie, the traveling beat girl.
Guys, how are you, Allie?
I'm good. Have you been to any concerts lately? Because I'm kind of going through a withdrawal with the cold.
Yes, actually, I was at Beartooth in Columbus, Ohio last night, as a matter of fact. It was a 12-hour round trip. I ended up it was a sold out show, and I was offered a ticket from a friend who couldn't go, and it was a seat. And so I took it because I wanted to go in and have anything to do. And on the way down there, I was like, oh, I can't see Beartooth without being on the floor. I have to be in that mosh pit. I have to crowd surf. Like, I cannot. So I'm on StubHub and I'm buying an overpriced resale floor ticket so that I can go down on the floor. So I got on the floor last night, and it was absolutely amazing. It's the second show I've been to this year. I went to see the Browning and Filth with Vincent in American Mosh Pits last week. That would have been on Tuesday the 14th, and that was in Baltimore at the Auto Bar. That was amazing too, because the Browning is like a metal rave. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. Like, they've got that electronic sound to their music, and it was fantastic. So yes, I've been to a couple of really good shows already this year.
I love their merch. They have like really fun merch.
Yes, I know. I actually, this is there. I'm wearing a shirt from one of the opening bands, The Defect. It's the lead singer of the Browning, his wife's band, and they were absolutely they were a very pleasant surprise. I really didn't know what to expect. I listened to them a little bit before I went in, but I didn't know what to expect. They were fantastic. They just knocked it right out of the park. So yeah, that was a great show. If anybody can catch that tour while it's still going on, or part 2 when it starts in the spring, definitely try to do that.
But we had so many drops of songs and albums, and
I
I
can't
don't
even
even
keep
want
up.
to get into all of them because, like, I will definitely forget some.
And tour
But I do
announcement.
want to throw out there Nail Bites Nostalgia.
Very good
Like,
album.
oh my goodness. Did you see all those albums that they sold for the pre-sale? Like, that's insane.
Yes, I absolutely love them. They're just wonderful. I love their sound. Like, I love all the kids in the band are just absolutely great. I call them kids. I mean, they're like teenagers, but I call them kids because I'm old. But yeah, they're all great.
So that, and then Traverse, they just dropped, I forget the name of the song. I like can hear the lyrics in my head, but let me look it up because they will be coming on in a couple weeks to talk about their song.
And they're about to I'm about to see them next month at Love Drafts on the 15th of February.
Okay, so you'll I think they're coming on the 2nd, I believe.
So it'll be right after that.
Why am I not finding it? But they definitely just dropped an awesome new song. Upcoming EP Moments. Momentum More now. Oh no, they have an upcoming EP also. So that's
Yay.
crazy. Like, dude, there's been a lot recently. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and they're all like bangers. Like, I feel like it was like, let's get through the holidays, and then like boom.
Boom. And then bangers dropped and tour announcements, one right after another. So my bank account is going to be a big fat zero before
What
too
tour?
long.
Which ones did you hop on?
Oh, what? I didn't hear what you said.
On the shows, which ones did you hop on?
Oh my God. I can't even keep track of all of them because I just keep buying tickets. so bad. But yeah, well, I've got a long list of them, and I just added incarceration to my lineup too. So yeah, so
I,
Jamie is going to probably have to get a third and fourth job to handle all of this, but I'm going to go to some great shows this year.
you know what? I definitely like any of the DWP, like any of those concerts.
Yeah,
They're definitely on the bucket list. Like Louder
I'll
Than
be at
Life,
Sonic Temple
Incarceration.
and incarceration this year.
Now, who's in the lineup this year?
For Ink, they're still dropping their lineup, but they've announced some of them that I absolutely love, including I Prevail, let's see, Knocked Loose. Gonna be some nice pits there. And Beartooth, at the show last night, there was a mobile. I don't think it's been dropped yet. I haven't been on to see who they've announced today. But it wasn't announced last night when I saw this. Beartooth was on a rolling billboard, a mobile billboard, and it said Beartooth will be at incarceration. So they were hinting to all of us that were at that hometown Beartooth show last night that Beartooth is going to be at incarceration. So that was a big
Wow,
yay for me because I'm a huge fan.
that sounds like a great lineup.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'm just so excited. Like this year, I feel like the concerts are gonna just be insane.
yeah,
And last year was like the year of learning. This year is the year of just,
doing.
yeah, and getting it
Yeah,
out of your system.
yep.
But well, let's get started with our products.
I'm ready.
Oh, definitely.
I
I
want that.
love Sphinx cats.
I
Shout
want
out to
that.
Tabitha, Carla Trillis's cat. She's a Sphinx, and they're just so adorable. Like I have one that my friend got me for Christmas a couple years ago that is one eating gnomes.
Oh my God.
So I and for $3.59, definitely. I would
Oh
probably
yeah.
get 3 of them to put on my desk.
And it's all zen. I love it. I love it. Yes, I definitely. My mom used to have this saying that she used when she was referring to this dog that we had when I was growing up, and she would say, "He's so ugly, he's cute." And that it's always stuck with me when it comes to animals. And those kinds of cats are definitely those kinds of animals that are so ugly that they're cute. And just I love the zen. Yeah, oh, absolutely. That is well worth the money. Yeah, that would be a great like I can imagine it's pretty small by the
It's
price.
probably very, very small, but you know what?
So,
Like, I would
like,
find so many,
oh yeah, I have knickknacks all over my apartment, so that thing would find a home very easily.
even like sitting in a flower pot.
Yes, yes, all flower pots look good with a little added little trinket in them. Absolutely, I
Yeah,
love
like,
it. I would
I have
need
the gargoyles,
several of
I'll
them.
have the Sphinx cats.
Yeah,
Plus, like, they remind me of, like, Cleopatra and, like, that, like, sexy Egyptian.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Definitely a
definitely a
want,
want.
want, want. All the way across the board, want,
All the
want, want.
way, yeah, like, yeah, definitely going to be going into my shopping cart at some point in time, I'm sure.
Next one.
Oh my God.
Dude, I know, like, 3 guys that would totally rock this, and you know
Um,
what? It does look kinda cool for pictures.
as somebody who lives in a hat and constantly wears a beanie, like, and I don't take it off when I'm inside, a beanie is like my headwear. I would wear that. Oh, I would wear that because I'm weird like that, and people need
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there, I would totally get this for Lenny
to.
and, like, force him to wear it when he's, like, out with me.
Yeah,
It's
it's
definitely, like, it gives me that, like, Viking man.
yes, yes, yes. And the guy wearing it, he looks so content. So
He's
for
really
sure,
representing it as like a manly beanie.
he totally is. He's rocking that shit.
And it has room, like, if you have hair and you have, like, a man bun,
Yeah, you could
it's
totally
got,
put your
like
man bun up in there.
yeah,
That's
like,
real shit. Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what? I think that's a really nice hat, like, for the right person. Like, not just
completely.
anybody can rock this, but I definitely, like, could see certain people
This
wearing it.
guy rocks it right there. The full beard, mustache really like add to the whole
I
effect
feel
of
like
the whole
this is
thing.
a guy that, like, is an influencer for beard products, like
For sure.
he's
And
very confident about his beard. He's in
yeah,
front of, like, the wood barn in his Viking octopus hat. Like, yes. I'm gonna go
radiating
with
confidence
whimsy,
in the sunshine. Yeah,
and
that's
there's
yeah.
so many different colors. Look at all the different colors there are.
Oh wow. But I don't, is that say 33.29? I don't like the price of it. But I
It is
can't really say
expensive.
much. I buy overpriced beanies at concerts all the time, but that's a little bit different. That's going to a good cause.
I mean, this
So
guy's really rocking it and making it look, like, attractive. Like, I would wonder what it actually looks like when you get it. Like, is it in one of those, like, suctioned, like, bags that
and you gotta like let it sit out for like 3 weeks to fluff up. Like, yeah.
and
Um,
then it, like, never sits right, it's always, like, lopsided?
well, yeah, like is it I would have to, that's something that I don't know if I would buy sight unseen. If I saw it in like, if I was
Like a
browsing Hot
craft show or
Topic,
something, it would be
right,
more
or a craft show where I could like feel it and I could feel, because it kind of depends on the consistency of the yarn as far as like how it
that's gonna
moves.
be a stiff
Yeah.
one. Look at those. I mean, it's gonna be stiff
And with the
to get
stiff
it to hold
one,
like that, or else they would all be, like, moving around. I don't know.
yeah, you like, because to get it to be, you have to have the right consistency of yarn so that it's like they're not all sticking out in weird places.
I'm not gonna go
And
with WTF because this man really does
this
sell it.
man rocks it. Like this man is like a
Power
Norse
to this man.
god.
Mr. Beard,
Mr.
you
Beard
rock that
rocks the
octopus hat.
octopus hat. So
So it's gonna go in whimsy just because of him.
yeah, and like just this whole picture just is whimsical. He's all like dreamy and like you can see
Like,
the
if this was
sunshine
on a
on his face.
styrofoam head, like, I wouldn't even, like, think twice.
This is
But
some
he
weird
makes it
shit.
look like Viking. It looks like a Viking octopus to me.
Yes, and yes, this guy wears it well. So yes, we'll go with whimsy because um it's probably what the fuck when you get it, but this picture, this guy just exemplifies the word whimsy. So we're just gonna put it in that category.
The eyes are what would like, I think the eyes are what would make it or break it. Like, if those
Yeah,
eyes are
because
like
like you could have them like be lopsided and like, oh yeah, that could be really well done, or it could be an epic disaster. And it is
yeah,
not
like, the
something I'd
eyes
buy
would be
online.
what would make it.
Right. There's a lot of necessary things that need to take place amongst the wearer before
I
it'll look
guess
right.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna set it in whimsy, but it's kind of on the scale of what the fuck with the price.
Floating back and forth between whimsy and what the fuck.
But it's what the fuck for the price.
But
Because
yes, and
honestly,
for an internet purchase, that is not some, I would have to see that in order like to be like, oh, okay, assess the whole what it looks like. Yeah, because I know you're gonna get that for 33 something and it's just gonna be a hot mess. So
I'm telling you, that jackalope that one time that I got, like, it really, like it made me very cautious when
Oh, nice.
purchasing things that like I
Yeah.
can't see in person.
Yeah. There's some things that you can do well with buying sight unseen, but some like handmade crafts and stuff,
And
I
I promise when I go through, because it's in with my Easter stuff, I promise everybody when I go through my Easter stuff and I start like putting it out for the holidays, I promise that I will bring the Pet Cemetery Jackalope back on so that everybody can see what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, it's so creepy, but like,
So when Easter rolls around this year, I need to see this jackalope. You know that, right?
yeah, like I'm definitely, because I brought it up a couple times now, and like, I don't know, I'm a visual person, so I just expect that most people are visual people, and so I know that y'all need to see it, so I will, when I go through, I will definitely bring it on.
I need to
So,
see it.
whimsy and what the fuck with the price.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Next. These slippers?
Those are flip-flops.
You know what? I know somebody that will wear these. My friend Ant, he would totally rock these.
Oh my. And they
I
come
feel
in
like my
so
uncle
many
might
different
too.
colors. Why? Why would you need those in so many?
Yeah, why would you need them? Like,
I
they would
have
look
so
really
many
weird
questions,
red.
and I want none of them answered.
Yeah, there's definitely questions, but
Oh man, those are classic
for someone
fish.
is there, they look like they would be a tripping hazard to me.
They look completely impractical. Yeah, I mean, like nothing about that. They do look like a tripping hazard. Like I'm trying to like envision how you stick your foot in that. Like, oh,
Does
that's
it feel like
weird.
a fish?
Like, like, it's like in the fish's mouth. Like your toes stick out of the fish's mouth. Is that
Oh
what
my god, I didn't even realize that. That makes it even weirder. Maybe my friends wouldn't wear them. Like, are they made for a woman or are they like for a man?
I'm gonna
Because
say those are unisex babies right there.
I don't know, like most of the men that I know, like they do not like exposed toes. And especially like, I don't know, coming out of the fish's
Oh.
mouth, like it would like emphasize your toes.
Yeah, it would definitely. I'm just
These are
trying to.
definitely definitely WTF for me. Like
Those are
100%.
WTF. If those are, if I ever see somebody wearing those, I'm gonna be like, can I take a picture of you? Because
I feel like there's a lot of things on here that, like, if you saw them out and about, you would have to get a picture because, like,
right. And now that I know these exist, I'm going to be looking for them all summer. I'm not gonna lie. I get kind of obsessive about those things. So I'm going to be watching people's feet all summer. And I'm going to see if I can find anybody that's wearing Cotty's classic fish flip-flops. Because I can't imagine that there's a large market for people
but
that
they
want to
have them
wear
in
the
all
dead
different
fish on their
colors,
feet.
so they must have a market for them.
Oh my God, you see
I
all those
feel like these would be
colors.
really popular in Canada.
That pink.
Yep, and yellow. Could you just imagine walking around in yellow?
So you could
But,
have realistic looking fish or you could have fake pink fish on your feet.
I mean,
Your
I'm
choice.
guessing
Rush out
are
and
they
buy these
bass?
people.
Are they bass or trout? Like, I think they're bass.
Oh,
They look
that's
like
good.
Billy Bass, like
Yeah, yeah, those are I think those are bass with the big heads. Um, oh,
that
those
would
are
be
just
really
big
funny if
ones.
they felt like a fish when you're going to get into them and everybody like they're a
Oh,
novelty thing that you fall like when you're trying to put them on.
oh, yeah, it'd be like all slippery. Oh, those are just what the fuck. And the fact that they're so many different colors.
And how
is
much are they?
borderline disturbing.
$17.99.
No, it's going to be
That's
a
like a
big no for me.
WTF times 2.
That's a WTF more than anything else I've WTF'd so far that we've seen in both episodes I've done. So no, that's a big what the
We saw a
actual fuck.
cowboy squirrel last time, so I mean that's saying a
But
lot.
the squirrel was something that I could envision myself owning.
Oh yeah, I
In my
definitely
really
still want
collection.
him.
These are just no. Those are just a big no. If you are that much of a fishing enthusiast that you want to put them on your feet, I don't
Dude,
know.
if you had to do, let's say, like a TikTok to sell these flip-flops, how would you even go about it?
There would have to be dancing involved, and there would have to be like palm trees and sand and a beach, and you're
I'm
still not
definitely
going to
going
sell
with
them.
see, I'm
You
definitely
have
going like
15
the
naked women, and you still can't sell these. These are not a sellable item.
well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I would go the route of support your local hooker, and I would have like a sexy woman with
Yeah,
the
fish
bass on
feet.
her feet.
And see how much I mean, if you can't sell them that way, you're not selling them at all. And I think that we should revisit the classic fish flip flops at the end of the summer, and we can both report if we have seen anybody wearing those at
Can
any
someone
point in the
please
time.
just get these so that I could see them in person? Because like I would
Please,
just
and if
laugh
you
really hard.
send us a picture of them if you have these on your feet. I have to see this. Like I
And
have to
please
know
tell
that
us
people
what
bought these.
happened to you in your life that made you like buy these.
Right.
Because I need
What
to know that
traumas are
story.
you facing?
I need to know that story too. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
did you just really like fishing, or like, did you like the way that your toes look like coming out of their mouths? Like, that's just weird. Like, there's no
So
way
what
to like sex
can
these
I
up.
say that it looks like you kicked a fish in the gills, like on the side of them, and like your foot's coming out. Like that's what I envisioned. Like I laid a dead fish on the floor and I like kicked right into the gills of it and watched my toes come out from the bottom, like from the fish's mouth, and walked around like that. This
This is
is
gonna
what
be
I've
the new
envisioned.
trend. This is gonna be the new trend on
Yeah.
social
So
media.
everybody get dead fish and put them on your feet and send me those pictures.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, they're like, yeah, they're definitely WTF, but such a great like one to talk about. And I
Yeah.
love the fact they come in all different colors. Like, could you imagine blackfish?
Blackfish, crayfish. I gotta see the pink ones. Yeah. So if you have the pink ones, I'm especially interested in those because those are my favorite color. So let's see these pink fish feet, ladies.
Oh my god. Okay, they're WTF all the way for both of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. For me too.
Next. I feel like Jesi would have been all over these, but considering they're kids' socks, but cute idea, I guess.
It's okay,
Is it
I
from
think they're
Montana?
cute. They're not anything that because they're obviously kids. I don't necessarily need to put my feet into cattle slipper socks, but like I could see these being cute for a little kid. But the
That
price.
kid would be so made fun of. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
lie.
okay, I'll
Even if I
tell you where
lived
I
in
see.
Montana and I had a little girl and had a cattle farm, I still wouldn't make her wear these.
I could envision those at like Comic-Con on somebody like anime cosplay or just like because I mean people cosplay all sorts of crazy costumes. So I could see those as maybe like a costume piece. Definitely not for $27. Well, they're so expensive that you can break up your payments with Shop Pay. These stocks, you can make monthly payments on these stocks.
So if you want to invest a small fortune into the stupidest thing that's going to get your kid teased,
you can do it through Shop Pay.
That's like bottom of the barrel of WTF. Like that.
That's worse than the fish feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather wear the fish. At least that's
right.
like.
I can only see these in some kind of like costuming at some kind of convention, some kind of con. Like that's the only way I could see these.
Like if someone bought these for their child, I would actually like be concerned for that child and their upbringing.
I like slippers too, but I mean, these are like.
I love slippers too, but you're just asking for it. First of all, it looks like Chewbacca. So they're going to get made fun of for having hair all over. Like no little girl wants
now
like,
that you said that, I need these socks.
Yeah, but it's not a good Chewbacca. I'm like,
no, it's like a great value Chewbacca.
Like I don't even know. And what's on the side? Is that a little flower?
Like
wheat? I think it's a piece of wheat.
That and it's the price. The price is really, really wrong. Wrong. Do not add to cart. No. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? No. Please don't buy your children these socks. But if you have these socks for your children, please send me pictures of them in it. Thank you. Yeah, these are going to be
because I don't want to see it because I'm going to judge you and be like, WTF, what is wrong with you?
Child abuse.
Just throwing it out there. I'm sorry to this company. Like, I appreciate your creativity, but like, first of all, this child's going to get ridiculed. It's got wheat flowers, it's got hair, and honestly, it really doesn't even look like a cattle. Like, what cattle do you know that looks like that?
What kind of crack was being smoked in the invention of these socks is what I really want to know. So if you are the person that designed these socks, please contact me. Yeah, no. And for $27, like, no. There's so many wrongs that just multiple wrongs do not make a right. Sometimes it does, but not in this instance. It makes it very.
This is rated bottom of the barrel WTF.
Yeah, those are going to be found in weird sections of the Goodwill in like 5 years for like 10 cents. And people are still not going to buy them. So there's. Yeah, trust me. If you bought these, you end up getting rid of them in your next purge. So just save yourself $26.99 and don't do it. And definitely don't make monthly payments because you don't want to add interest costs onto this because you don't want these to be any more expensive than they already are. So that's just my financial advice in this scenario. Don't buy these. They're not worth it.
I love that. Oh my God, this show is so good for my soul. Yeah, WTF, WTF, WTF. Get them off the screen. Yeah, I can't even look at them anymore.
Oh my God, I have to have that.
Of course.
Oh my God, a rapper garden gnome. Oh my God.
And who do they have? They have Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E. What's the other? 3 poppers. Oh, and Snoop.
3 rappers. So it's you get probably 3 of the. Oh my God. If anybody wants to get me a Tupac garden gnome, I will private message you my address so you can send it to me. That thing's amazing. Oh my God.
Snoop for the record. And they really need to make a Martha Stewart because I would love to have Snoop and Martha in my garden.
Side by side in my vegetable garden. That would be amazing. these things, oh, this is a want on every level. I have like rap is okay. I'm a rock and metal girl primarily, but rap is like my second home. And 90s and 2000 gangster rap is like, oh, I just love it. It soothes my soul. And I would totally put every single one of these rappers in my garden or anywhere in my home,
You know what
anywhere.
I've realized? I've been to a lot of different shows and all different genres. And I just recently went, like, I hadn't been to a country like show in a long time, and I went to Jason Aldean during the summer. They played rap music the whole time in between. And
Weird
everybody
how they
was like walling out. I'm like, you know what? I do kind of fit in here. Like, I looked the part, I had my cowboy boots on, but like everybody was like breaking it down for
it,
the in between
most
things.
people
I'm like,
like more
okay,
than
I
one
like
music.
rap has it kind of it blends with everything.
Yep, and rap and metal go hand in hand so much. There you can see rap's influence throughout all sorts of different types of music. So this is absolutely worth $19. Um, yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah, we just
absolutely
would
love
like
that.
to add Martha.
Yeah, we need a Martha, and I will take all of them.
And doesn't that look pretty legit? That does look like Snoop.
That
I knew
really
right away.
does. I mean, I have Snoop Dogg Funko Pop collectible figure that doesn't even look this good. So this is yes, oh yes. But the only thing that disappoints me is the lack of a joint hanging out of his mouth. If it's
Yeah,
Snoop,
I
he
was
should have
just
a
about to
joint
say
hanging out of
that.
his mouth. So,
But
but that's a forgivable thing there. I
I'm
mean,
like,
this,
we
this is
can't see
brilliant.
the bottom of it. Like,
I would say if you for marketing purposes, this is not a good picture. You like if you're really wanting to sell your product, people, you need to show the whole thing and you need to
not to
show it
mention
like
they
it's
should
our
have had like pot plants in the background.
yes,
Like,
there's so many missed opportunities with this Snoop garden gnome here. So many missed opportunities. You could have used it as a weed advertisement for any dispensary. Yes, yeah.
yeah, this company
But
sees this. We've got major ideas to help you with marketing.
we will help you with marketing. We can sell these things for you because these things almost sell themselves. Like who doesn't love that era of rap music? So who wouldn't want Easy E sitting in their tomato garden? Come on, people. This is a no-brainer. This is a want on every level. It's a
Most
whimsical thing as
definitely.
well, but I just have such a place in my heart for rap music that I would love these.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
I
yeah, absolutely.
want all the way around.
Oh yeah, I would get him in a second. I would get any of them. Hopefully, the price comes down the more you order because it looks like there's 4 of them there that I need to be ordering.
That's
Those are
awesome.
great.
That's
Yeah, I
so
love
cool.
those.
That's like with the squirrel. I'm gonna have to go back and get that.
Yeah, yeah, and they're totally useless items, but still, the
I mean,
squirrel
especially going from cattle socks with wheat flowers to this gem. Like,
and
it's like
shoving
night
our
and
teeth through
day.
fishes' gills and sticking them out their mouths. This, yes, this is high class compared to the last couple of things we've looked at. So kudos to whoever designed
Next.
this. You have a winner.
Next.
Ugh.
I just love anything with raccoons. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I think that is great. I can't.
I
Where's
want an actual statue. Like, I have a raccoon taxidermy, but like he's not positioned like this. Like, look at him.
with the beer like that? Yeah, that thing's fun. That's a good conversation piece. That also I see has a shop pay thing on there, so that's also probably pretty expensive. I can't even see glass bottle not included. I don't see a price.
I don't
So
see a
I
price
can't
either.
tell you if the price is right on it because I don't see a price on there. But
I don't know. Like,
if
I
the
mean,
price is
if I had the
right,
money, I would definitely do the like payment option and get him because but I feel like he's gonna come and be like kind of fucked up looking, but I don't care. Like I would probably put a PBR bottle with him though.
yes, yes, yes. He's cool. I am not a drinker. So like I have no practical use for him. He's more of he's very a whimsical thing. Um, he's definitely he doesn't scream, Jamie, you have to buy this right now, like
Oh
the
no,
squirrel did.
he's kind of
Um,
screaming my name like Allie. Like
buy
I would
me.
look
You
great
need
on your
me.
sofa table.
He's cool, and I
I mean,
would
I could have
totally
him
love
holding
to
the
see it.
remote. Could have him
Yeah,
holding the remote. You could have him at like a coffee bar holding like the coffee beans. You could have him like, dude, there's so many
there's
options
so
for him.
much you could do with him. Yeah, he is cool. I'm gonna put him in whimsy because he's just not something that I need for my weird collection of stuff. But he's not a
I
what the fuck.
what? Like I want him. I want him more than the squirrel. Like the cowboy squirrel was cool, but like Drunken raccoon, like
Drunken raccoon is the way to go, people.
he's it's like trash panda confidence. Like look at him. He's
Trash
got a
pandas have more
raccoon
confidence than
mentality.
anybody
Like
I know.
I went through the trash. I found this.
He's
Now I'm gonna
rocking.
drink it and go back to what I was doing.
And
I might fuck around and live up to my potential.
he's a good conversation piece. Because if I saw him in somebody's house, I definitely would start off with a where the
You can
fuck
even
did
have him
you
in your
get that?
kitchen with hot sauce, holding hot sauce. There's so many,
I just
dude.
think I found my Christmas present for my boyfriend this year.
Dude, Vin needs him. And call him Mosh.
Oh yes,
Mosh pit.
yes. Vincent will be getting a raccoon holding a hot sauce bottle for Christmas this year. So stay tuned for that.
And you gotta get the American Mosh Pit hat.
Put a hat on him. Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. Okay. So I have to have my boyfriend not watch this episode because now he's gonna know what his Christmas present is.
Oh my god, and put some
So
of
this
the
just jumped to a want when you threw the hot sauce part in there. So
dude, there's so many options. Like, dude.
we're taking it from whimsy into the want category. And stay
Oh,
tuned.
it was this was a want from the beginning. It was a total win for me.
I
I have
changed my
so many
vote.
ideas for him. He could literally go in any room. He could even be in the bathroom holding toilet paper.
Yes, I
True.
concede this one. He's definitely a want.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
Now that
and
you said hot sauce bottle, like I just envision new things.
like
Yeah.
I would love to have him for my birthday and have him like holding like a little like cupcake or something. Dude,
Oh
so
yeah,
many ideas.
so many ideas. Yes. Okay, so we
What?
definitely moved him into wants.
I don't
I
even need
changed
to
my
see the price. I'd make payments.
yes, yes, because you can
You're
shop
worth it.
pay this, folks.
You
So
are
if it's
worth
really
it, Mom.
expensive, you can break it
Mosh,
into
you're worth
payments
it.
with minimal interest.
You're worth the interest.
You are worth the interest. Get yourself a raccoon, a drunken raccoon, and replace it if you don't want the beer in his
Yeah,
hand. Replace it with
you don't have to be a
anything you see fit.
drinker to enjoy him.
I would personally, he'd have a joint in his hand if he was mine, but
Oh my god.
you're
Have
good.
one in his mouth and then
You're
maybe an
good.
ashtray. You could even have an ashtray in his
Oh,
hands.
yes. Yes. Okay. Yes.
A
Okay. So
butt bucket. You could even
if
have the
anyone
butt
has this, we want to see it because this
oh
is
my god.
fantastic.
Yeah, I need to know a price on him because I really want him.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah,
Great.
for sure.
Want.
Yep.
Next.
Yep. Oh my God, is that a Funko of yourself? Oh my God. This is not just a
Of
want.
course I
This
want
is
this.
a absolute need because you're looking at somebody who has an entire room, like part of my closet is devoted to Funko Pops.
You know
The
what?
only like
I
yes,
was trying really hard not to fall into the pop, like,
I'm a Funko Pop hoarder.
but Jackson started, and you know what? We're at least like we've calmed it down. We only get ones that like we love the character or we know somebody involved with
Yes,
either the band or the show or whatever. Um, but they're really addicting. Like,
they really are. And I have like probably close to 200 of them. My kids also both collect them, so that's something that I've always gotten them,
and
like,
that's
for
not
Christmas and
bad,
stuff.
$30 to
Yeah,
have them.
no, I would
The
do
only thing is, I would go back, and I'm just gonna say this to everyone, like, I don't feel like this looks enough like me. So
right.
I would go back and either I would paint it or I would reach out to Vic up at Small Media Large, and I would definitely have them paint my hair and like do the
Oh, yeah,
colors in my hair.
yeah,
And
because you
like
want
I
it to
would
look as much
definitely
like you.
like add my tattoos and stuff.
Yeah.
But very cute idea, and yes, I love this.
I absolutely want a Funko Pop of myself. I've been looking into it for a long time. I mean, you can find people that custom make them on Etsy and stuff. So I absolutely, just because I am such a huge Funko collector, I absolutely want that. And I actually would buy 3 of them because I would buy one of me, one of my son, and one of my daughter, and I would give them to them because they collect them as well. And I think that anybody that collects Funko Pops, the ultimate Funko Pop to have is one of yourself. So I think that yeah, I want this. This is definitely for $30. And yeah, like you said, I would either custom make stuff
They
because
probably have
mine have
red.
to have
I would
bracelets.
assume they have red hair.
Yes. And mine would have to have bracelets. So I mean, I would even I would go through the time to take little tiny beads and make little bead bracelets and put it on there or whatever.
Yeah, I
So
definitely would not leave this just the way it is. I would
right.
definitely like play with it and make it a
But
little more
yeah,
like
I
me because it kind of looks like Lois Lane right now. Like,
well, yeah. Well, my logo for my brand is a picture of a Funko Pop of me as Bead Girl. And yeah, so that's what I would want mine to look a lot like what my logo looks like. So that would probably take some customizing. I don't think you could get that just I mean, I'm sure you can customize these. You've got to be able to. There's got to be options when you're actually buying it to change the hair color and remove glasses and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's a whole bunch of options that you can do with this. But oh yeah, and then there's so much that you can do after the fact to just add a personal touch to it. And like you
see,
said,
they
I've
should make it like kind
actually,
of like Build a Bear, where like you can
yeah,
like go through and add all those little
yep,
like things to it.
accessories. And yeah, I would want mine to have tattoos because my arms and stuff are covered with tattoos. So I would want mine to have that kind of stuff. And I wear fishnets all the time. So mine would have to be wearing fishnets and things like that. But absolutely, that is a fun idea. And I am all for having a Funko Pop of yourself. And yeah, I would,
I would
and it
just
would
like
be,
them to expand a little bit. I'd like to
yeah,
them to add
little
options.
alternate options to them. So they're not all uniform and the same.
I mean, like, I would understand if I couldn't get my hair like exactly because I mean, this is like a little different than the norm, but they should be able to do purple hair.
Right.
Like,
They should be able to, yeah. So, yeah, definitely this is something that, even if I had to do some custom work to it, would still be worth $30. So this is a want for me. This is a need. This is a collection. Like, this is a coveted item for my existing collection that I already
What's your
have.
favorite pop?
Yeah. What's my favorite pop?
Mhm.
Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. It's from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I think. No, it's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And she's got these glasses on, and they're like, they look like hands over her eyes, and she's dressed really weird. And Luna Lovegood is like my spirit character from any franchise because she's weird, she's quirky, you never know what's going to come out of her mouth, but she's very insightful and she's very loyal as a friend, and she's just like, she's everything that exemplifies me. And I ended up, she's worth quite a bit of money too. She's my most expensive pop that I bought. I bought
I'm
her for
still
like
here. I'm just
120.
driving.
She's worth like 500. So she's pretty expensive, but
This is
I
my favorite. It's my courage one that Jeff Brennan did. I don't know. Can you see it?
yeah, I like it.
He hand painted courage on the side. Love him. Love
Yes,
courage.
I like that. I have a couple of them that are very special to me. I mean, I have, just some that I just got for no reason, but like I have a couple of them that are very special to me.
Yeah, like I mean, I Gloomy Bear, and like there's I have quite a few of the Nightmare, but
That I
I
love.
hate the I'm gonna be honest, like my son went a little overboard like last summer and the summer before. I hate the ones that are not like the typical size.
Yeah, I have one bigger one that I had ordered and I didn't realize because I ordered it off Amazon and I didn't realize it was bigger, but it's significantly
Like,
bigger.
I don't even mind like the bigger ones because like I have a couple of them. It's like the ones that are like two together. Like they're
Okay, yep,
so weird shaped, like you can't put them together like on a shelf.
yep,
Basically, I have all the weird shaped ones like sitting on the floor
yep.
over in the
That's
corner
like
because I don't know what to do with them.
yep, because yeah. I don't have too many that are like that. I just have one that's just really, really big. And when I ordered it, I was expecting a regular size one. And then I got it and I was like, I saw the box came in and I was like, wow, that's a big box for a Funko Pop. And then I opened it up. I was like, oh my, the biggest Funko Pop.
Unless they're like special ones or like signed or whatever. I mean, like I've kind of like narrowed it down to like if we go to like a flea market or something, he could grab like if it's under like $5. But at this point, with how many we have, like
I'm
I'm not
selective on
spending
mine
over
too.
$5.
But that
Unless for
being
this
said,
one,
I need
not
one of
for the
these.
personalized one. That's
Yeah.
different.
That's completely different. Mine are I only get certain franchises at this point because I went a little nuts. But I can't go to a comic book convention without coming home with Funko Pops. It's just like an addiction of mine. So I've just kind of come to terms with it. At least it's not crack, right? So yes,
I know.
I
I feel
definitely
like
say this is
all
a one.
my addictions now in life are like totally healthy and like okay.
Yes, my addiction to Funko Pops is much better than my addiction to heroin was 15 years ago. So we're good. My concert going addiction is so much better than
It
any
makes a
other
good
drug that I've ever done.
decision.
Yeah. So yes, I fully agree. Yes.
Is next? Is there next? Oh,
Master Craftsman grill set.
so I guess that's a pooping kit, a gag gift.
I just I don't do gag gifts.
I
I
don't need
don't.
it. I know Jesi would be all like about this. Like right now, she would be telling a story about someone that she thinks of when she sees this. Miss you, Jesi. Yeah, Jesi would be all over this. Me personally, like honestly, I just went through and like cleaned all of the like extra stuff that I had in the bathroom, even like knickknacks that were like just in there because we just all got sick at my house. So right now, I don't want anything extra in the bathroom.
Nope.
Like, yeah, it's clean. I'm spring cleaning, so
I'm more
yeah.
about gifts with practicality myself. Like I don't do, I've never done gag gifts. I just I want to get you something that's useful if I'm giving you a gift
I
or
mean,
something that
like
I know you want.
if they ran out of toilet paper, if this comes with toilet paper, I mean that might they have a toilet paper shortage again. Like,
Yeah. If we end up having another 2020 toilet paper run again,
I
then
won't
maybe this might come in handy. But I'm hoping that we don't go through the apocalypse again anytime soon. So I'm just gonna go with I just can't get behind anything like this. I think that these are, it's a funny idea, and there are probably people out there that would just think, oh my gosh, this is great. And if you're going to like a white elephant party or you're supposed to do a stupid gift or something, yeah, this might be funny if you know the right person.
I don't know.
But
I'm just in a like unless I need it place. I mean, like that raccoon, I need him. But I mean,
right,
like
this is
unless
not a
I'm in a need it place right now, I'm just not like
yeah, no,
this is a waste of money to me.
this is a 100% of what the fuck. I wouldn't. No, this is not something that I
WTF.
would purchase. Not at all.
I don't even care how much it is. WTF.
No,
But
yeah,
I want to see this next one because we kind of got a flash
kind of
and
got a
I'm so
glimpse. Yeah,
curious.
that's a
So,
yeah.
okay, I hate mice. And anybody that knows me, I mean, like, I live next to a pond. So, like, I've gotten used to it because I have all sorts of animals come around. And, like, yeah, I've had to deal with my fair share of mice. But I don't know. I've always been drawn to mice. I've always thought they were cute. Like, I just don't like the way they like scurry across the floor. That
Right, and that
freaks
thing's
me
not
out.
scurrying.
But he's really cute. And like, I don't know. I guess it started with like Fievel or Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse or whatever. Like, I don't know. I like mouse things. I just don't like like actual mice.
Yeah, this thing is cute. It's a little on the pricier side. Uh, but it's super cute and I like weird things and I'm always about like weird lighting and weird lamps and
And those
like
are like anthropology prices.
right. I'm wondering how tall it is.
It's
I
a
don't
Wayfair mouse.
yeah. I just It's not something that I can just say, "Oh my god, I must have that," because it is a little bit, I mean, it's on sale right here, 44.97 from, like,
You
what,
know what? I'm gonna say,
70.99?
like, I love doing displays and, like, doing up, like, cute little things. He
Mhm.
would look so cute sitting next to, like, little cheese boxes or, like, a little platter, like, if you
He
had, like, the cheese and crackers, just, like, him
Mhm.
sitting right next to it with the little light on it.
I just wanna know how tall he is. Is he, like, the size of a standard lamp, or is he just really short? Like, I
He's
have
definitely
questions.
not he's not big, like, he's not I would guess he's, like, the size of a little bigger than, like,
Like
an
a
actual
desk lamp? Yeah. Um, he's definitely a whimsy item because I just something that I could, see if somebody gave that to me, I would be like, "Oh, this is the cutest thing in the world," and I would use it, but I don't know if I would necessarily go out and buy it for myself.
happy
Um,
as a gift, but I agree, the price is a little high, so I'm gonna go with whimsy on the verge of WTF on the price.
Yeah, because the price is a little bit. I mean, when you like have the
That's
original
past a
price
little bit.
crossed out
Like
and 44.97
it'll be
is the ridiculous.
somewhere on Temu for like $5.
Yeah, yeah. I think you can find him cheaper. I like him. He's cute. He's a good conversation piece, but he's more whimsical. So if you want to buy him for me as a gift, I'll take him, but I'm not going to go out and buy him myself.
Feel the same.
Yeah.
Do we have more?
That's the
That's
end of
it.
it.
You know, I always find out like at least like one like something about the description of the last one. Like either
Mhm.
like it'll be like a spatula or it'll be a plant or it'll be the like this week I had none, so I really didn't know when
When
it
it
was.
was over and when it wasn't. Well, the mouse lamp was a good way to end the segments because he was adorable. And yes, so if anybody wants to get him for me, again, I'm here. I accept gifts in all forms, especially
I'm
my
still like caught up on the fish. Like I couldn't even get past those fish flip flops.
the fish
Like
was followed up by the cattle socks. That was just a weird like segue into some really weird shit.
like you would really have to like not like your child or not like the relative's child that you're getting those for. Like if you bought those cattle socks, like I would really like I worry about like someone's like state of mind walking around in them. I mean, even the most confident, you could be like the like
Oh,
prettiest toddler or like whatever in the world and not have the confidence for those socks. It's just
those are
strange.
just weird and like fuzzy and yeah, no. So between the fish flip flops and the cattle socks, that was yeah, those were the two items that I just was like, no, no.
You know, honestly, I would rip off the wheat if they weren't so expensive. I would just rip off the wheat flour and just say that they were Chewbacca.
Right. But they were
On
so
a house
expensive.
show, like it's a take on Chewbacca.
Like
It's a mashup.
on my feet. I know I have a Chewbacca mask, so it would probably look good with the Chewbacca
It's
mask.
Ferdinand.
And I
It's
can do
Ferdinand
TikTok.
the Bull and Chewbacca.
So there, maybe I will get the socks and then maybe I will do a TikTok.
They're probably like so uncomfortable too. You definitely couldn't wear like sneakers with that big like face.
They're like big fuzzy slippers. And like I wonder if they have like a hard sole on the bottom or if they're just a sock
I'm
because
not even
like
gonna lie, like through the years, I've had Hello Kitty, like the huge. I have like Gloomy Bear ones that have like the claw finger somewhere. I love slippers. Those are not slippers. Those are like I don't like you.
it's like a very makes me uncomfortable looking at them and I get physically distraught just
You
looking at them.
sorry.
Like they're like,
Like the other day we had they were like chicken feet socks.
yeah, yeah, no.
Those I would like Jesi was saying she would rock them. In the right situation, like if I was doing an event with like a farm or like farmers
Well,
market or
yeah,
like something with the chicken. I mean like even Family Guy. Like
right.
if like the chicken he was like one of my favorites on there. Like um I would definitely like wear them in that kind of mix.
I don't know. I'm just weird things on my feet. Like I don't know. I will probably honestly have nightmares about those fish flip flops tonight. So, just so you know, those were just
You
kind
should
of
send, you should send them to Vin and be like, oh my God, like Allie, like got these for you. I'm like, I don't know why
Oh my
she thought
God,
you
he's
would like
not
these so
wearing them. No, he would not like them. Those would be great in the mosh pit. There you go.
They're metal fish.
So no on the fish flip-flops and the cattle socks. So now that I will have nightmare fuel for at least the next week.
I
Yeah,
feel
that
like
was
if we ever want to see them, we all just have to buy them and just like rock them.
people. If you have these items, we want to see them. Please, we need to know if people are actually buying cattle stocks and fish flip-flops.
Like if you have any of the items that we like go on about and you
Please
write
send us
in and give us your social media, we will go on your social media just to see this. Like we
Yes,
want to see
because
pictures.
gotta
Like
see
we want
this.
to see you strutting your thing in best flip-flops.
Yeah,
Those
for
things are
sure.
ugly. Like
Yeah,
they just look uncomfortable. Like Crocs, like I don't like Crocs, but I get it.
they're
Like those
comfortable.
things just look like,
They're
yeah,
just
they just
like
look like
they're
they would look like a
yeah. No,
they
they just
feel fishy.
yeah, no, not for me.
Well, thank you so much for coming on and
Thanks for
chatting.
having me.
This is
This is
this is
fun.
becoming like one of my favorite things because it's
Yeah.
just like I don't know. I end up like seriously most of the time spent laughing.
Yeah, it's fun. This has been a I enjoy doing it. So anytime you want to have me back, I will be here.
Thank you so much. And we will see you all on this will Monday. This airs. And we will see you for another episode of Pretty Little Podcast this week, Wednesday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Make sure you go on and subscribe, like, follow.
Bye.
Bye.